Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all the friends secretly watching their phones in bed. Let's check out today's stress relief video together. With the skilled technique of the worker, a bucket of very strange-looking paint was quickly mixed to a perfect consistency. The worker is using the most traditional method to make ink paste. The man is using tweezers, carefully cleaning the dead skin off the lizard. The man cleverly used sand and molten aluminum to create the unique shaped tool he desired. The worker is using heavy machinery to quickly dig a huge hole in the frozen water surface. The worker is using a high-temperature tool to create unique textures on the surface of the wood, preparing it for the subsequent processing steps. The workers are using foam materials to lay down drainage roads in the city. Let's watch a time-lapse of the workers cleaning the road. Thanks to the workers' efforts, a brand new garden path has been laid. Workers in India are using special equipment to make paper tubes. The The worker is using special tools to clean the fur off the leather. The man is using a special tool to effortlessly cut the watermelon. The man is using modern machinery to quickly process the bamboo, turning it into a cup. The worker is carefully using tools to extract the newly discovered crystal. Let's watch the process of the workers applying putty to the wall. The artist is using a marker to create on cardstock. Once she finishes, such a piece of cardstock can be sold for $20 to $30. The workers are using the most traditional method, making pot lids from Artemisia stems. Let's enjoy the process of the candy maker creating sweets. A convenient tool that can help women increase their work efficiency by 10 times, while also reducing the risk of injury. The workers are gradually transforming the freshly melted glass into a piece of artwork. The carpenter is using a sponge brush to paint the wooden block. The advantage of using a sponge brush is that it applies the paint very evenly on the wood surface without leaving any brush marks. The man is using a chisel to carve a pre-designed pattern into the wood, employing the most traditional method. Let's listen closely to the satisfying sound of the knife cutting through frozen yogurt. The workers are cleaning the rubber buckets. The buckets used for extracting rubber need to be cleaned regularly, or it will affect the quality of the rubber. The worker is using a scraper to cut the rectangular block made of sand. Compared to traditional welding methods, many workers now use laser welding for simpler tasks, as it is faster and more cost-effective. With the man's help, the space under the stairs at home was quickly transformed into a storage cabinet. The workers are using glue to lay the flooring. After their work is completed, the house's selling price can increase by 20%. Let's listen closely to the sound of the workers laying the floor.